When did you start learning cursive? Probably early grade 1, maybe even kindergarten. But did anyone ever ask, should we be doing this right now? Today we are asking that question. Should young children start with cursive or with print? We will look at what child development research says, what NEP 2020, India's national education policy, actually mandates, and why getting this sequence right matter for your students' confidence and literacy. Stick around, this matters. Handwriting isn't a minor skill, it's foundational to early literacy, shaping a child's confidence and their relationship with learning. Yet, many schools still push cursive from grade 1 or even kindergarten, mostly out of tradition. This is how we have always done it. It looks neat and disciplined. These are the cultural reason, not the developmental ones. NEP 2020 sets a clear standard. Early learning must be child centered, joyful, and free from unnecessary pressure. So, the real question is early cursive actually aligned with that, or are we prioritizing tradition over development? NEP 2020 is built around 6 core principles for the foundational stage: child centered education, learning paced to the child, not tradition or convenience; play based learning, the primary vehicle for early development; activity based pedagogy, doing over drilling; experiential learning, exploring and reflecting, not copying and repeating; foundational literacy, strong reading, writing basic before advanced skill; reduced academic pressure, stress free environments that build confidence. Hold on, that last one, stress free, because as we will see, early cursive rarely delivers that. Print is the natural starting point. It's what children see everywhere: book, sign, label. So, writing in print creates a direct link between what they read and they write. Three key advantages: easier for beginners, simple, distinct shape, line, curves, circle, reduces confusion, especially between letters like B, D, P, Q, supports letter recognition, print mirrors the text children read, reinforcing reading and writing together, builds fine motor control gradually. Print formation builds hand strength and pencil control step by step, building confidence before more complex moment. This video isn't anti-cursive. Cursive is genuinely valuable, a connected flowing style that once mastered boosts writing speed, but it demands coordinated, continuous hand movement and refined motor control, skills not present in every 6 or 5-year-old. Cursive assumes children already have solid pencil grip, hand strength, and individual letter formation. Cursive is a valuable skill, but it's most effective when introduced after foundational writing abilities are secure. That's just development sequencing. So don't ask a child to run before they have learned to walk. So before cursive, children needs adequate hand and finer strength, a secure, comfortable pencil grip, confident, consistent individual letter formation, basic spatial awareness on the page. Rushing this sequence does not create mastery, it creates frustration. Children pushed into cursive before these foundations are set face a double burden, mastering basic motor control and connected strokes at once. The result is frustration, not fluency. Finding one. Print first, read better. Mastering print reduces cognitive load, keeping letter shapes consistent with what children see in text, which directly supports reading. Finding two. Reduce cognitive overload. Print lets children focus on their ideas rather than the mechanics of forming letters. Automatic keys takes time to build. Cursive as enrichment. Research increasingly frame cursive as a valuable additional skill for older learners with benefit like memory, encoding, and spelling gains, not a prerequisite for early literacy. Impact on the child: increased frustration and writing fatigue. Focus shift from the ideas to mechanics. How do I connect this letter instead of what do I want to say? Confidence drop and I am bad at writing can stick for years. Impact on learning: children with still emerging fine motor skill, cursive becomes a burden, a real barrier, one that can discourage them from writing freely altogether. The very skill we want to build gets suppressed by the method we chose. Stage 1: Foundation, play and motor development, threading, drawing, clay cutting. Stage 2: Print letter, the starting point for formal writing instruction. Stage 3: Fine motor refinement, grip, control, spatial awareness developed alongside print, not a separate phase. Stage 4: Reading and writing fluency. Print becomes automatic, freeing children to write longer, richer pieces. Then, when ready, cursive introduced as an enrichment, not a replacement for print or a mark of a proper writing. This is the heart of NEP 2020, the right skill at the right development stage. So, the key takeaways: print first, it aligns with early literacy and reduces cognitive load. Respect readiness, motor skills, and confidence must develop before cursive. NEP aligned, child centered, stress free, developmentally appropriate learning is policy, not just good practice. Cursive has its place. Introduce it as an enrichment once foundations are complete, and children will take it to far more successfully. Let's prioritize child development over convention and give every child the strongest possible start. If this gave you something to think about, share it, like, subscribe for more on early literacy and child-centered teaching, and drop your thoughts in the comment, especially if you are a teacher who has navigated this yourself. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.